Elephant ears down through the years. Listen up, so you'll be reborn again. The shape of the womb. Earthworm cocoon. Hoo hoo. 360 owl. Wolf wolf howled at the moon. Okay. To be in a concrete jungle, the energy of functioning is predominantly human to human, and the interaction goes back and forth. And yet, in a more of a green environment, the exchange is more 3D or readily available because we're seeing green things all the time in the different dimensions that a forest would have, and going just across the street of a community that has no trees, just the buildings and all of that. Okay, going in different dimensions on a very basic level, we have that. So I grew up in that, knowing that crossing the street from the projects into the levee where the river is, the river valley, a totally different dimension. You have to be much more aware of what's going on. Okay, now being from a concrete jungle, we identify things through the names. You know, most guys that are up on the East Coast, up there, the ones that left the South for better jobs and all of that, they have names, sciences, they all have unique names and all of that to identify how they relate to the environment, to the solar system. Okay, and yet in the South we have a much more different, direct view because of seeing all the greenery all the time. Then we relate to that. Okay, the star system and all of that, and not basically from the book what we taught or we learned, but actually from the keen observation, it happening over and over again. And sitting out in the forest areas, we have to be aware of every sound, every sunlight, every bug, everything. Instead of sitting in a concrete jungle street corner, you know, you have to watch people what they're trying to do, but it's not nagging every moment, everything. You have to watch people only. You're not watching the ultimate activities going on. Like when you see a spider or a bug, he's making the ultimate act to survive. But when you're surrounded by people, the things they're doing, they're not doing the ultimate act to survive. So the lessons are greater in that sense. Can we get that? Yes. So looking at the Maasai and the lions, you know, the lions have enemies, which is the hyena. The hyenas kill the cubs a lot and steal their meals and all of that. They're just natural mortal enemies. Lions don't want to have nothing to do with them, but take them apart. In the same way with the hyenas, they know one another, right? So anytime a lion gets a chance to take out one of the leaders of the hyena, it does that. You can see the nature pictures, the relationships are horrendous because of the century-old life and death goings on. True? Now, the Maasai is the same way. Have not the Maasai have always sent out the youngest person to kill a lion for his rites of passage? So isn't that information in the lion as well? Okay, but the lion doesn't have that grudge against the Maasai for some reason. The ultimate experience, the ultimate life being, force of the energy, the Creator put that there. Somehow the communication between that life and death and giving is something more that we have to really look at. Okay, so the human experience and the animal experience is a ladder that has been climbed. It has been taught, it has been given through the Creator, not some researching all it, calling names, putting this metaphysics or this stuff out. You just no keen observation, knowing the Maasai walking around. All they do is walk around with a spear and a stick, set up shop all day with cows and everything. The lions don't fuck with the animals, none of that. You see, but at night, the Maasai has to build a fire and all that protects it because they respect the lion. That's his world then. Respect due, and the lion knows that. Catches the Maasai slipping, it's a done deal. All of that goes on. So the respect of the human and Your animal self, you have to be risen through it. That's why we have to know what a gorilla is. Because it kills anything, any fight in the guerrilla warfare, they stare one another eye to eye. You see my energy, you see my power. Who's more power? Great, yours is greater. No time to risk injury. I'll fall back and be security for the family. Let's keep moving. Peace.